Hello, my magical friends. Today I have BirdMoss. This is unsponsored and I bought it with my own money because I want to live in this world. Come join me, even if it's just for a little while. Stay tuned. All right, you'll have to forgive my corniness, but you know, life be lifin', am I right? Okay, so I love this box. I bought this with my own money. It is unsponsored. I hope I can continue to get it because I'm getting really nervous about stuff, and you know, we're not going to talk about it because this is the bubble, right? The BirdMoss bubble. So let's just live within this. Okay. All right, so let's start, but first I want to show you something. Look at this cool journal I got, guys. How pretty is that? Now I got it at a crystal store that was closing, and it's just so beautiful though. You see that gold leaf in there, and it's got the gold pages. So I think this is going to be my manifestation journal because it's so beautiful. But I feel like it goes with BirdMoss. Has that magical feel to it. But anyway, I just want to share it with you. All right, let's do it. Let me get a cutter. As Vinnie Barbarino would say. A ba 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 barbarino, a ba 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 barbarino, a ba 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 barbarino. Got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, barbarino, ba 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 barbarino. Who remembers that? Okay. All right, I got my whale cutter. Let's use that one. And it says, walk your own desire line. Leave the road when you must. Love it. I would like to leave the road. So here we go. Glimpse into a magical world. Okay, says, as the days grow darker, you grow wiser. Okay. Gather pen, paper, matches. This is the start of it all. When finally dusk begins to fall and muffle the day's noises and seeds. It starts with a tug, a beckoning scent, a rustle, the faint rattle of seeds. You didn't know that you were missing from a story pouring forward in another place. You break the seal and feel the skating brush of a wing. Now, guys, before I open this, I should point out that there was, you hear that? That sound. And that concerns me because that means something might be broken and leaking everywhere, and I really hope not. I really hope not. So let's be positive and hope for the best. So when I open it, right off the bat, there's some pine needles there. I don't know. That could be the sound that sounds like sand, but it's not. But anyway, it's presented very nicely with this seal. Hopefully those pine needles are supposed to be like that. I don't know. But let's open it. Okay, and when you open it, oh, the most delightful card. Here we have this, the midwife transition. Look how pretty that is. That is beautiful. I really like this. I might frame this and put, I don't know about the midwife transition though. So, well, I could cut it there, frame it, put it in my bathroom. The midwife's work changes with the seasons. Let's set the mood. The midwife's work changes with the seasons. In the winter, she keeps bedside vigils for those moving through fevers. In the spring, she assists with births. Her work is to aid those who are transitioning between worlds, or embarking upon rites of passage, or enduring painful transformations. She aims to prevent and ease discomfort. When pain can't be removed, she helps translate its thumping, opaque code into something meaningful. She dabs the wingtips of the young crows with quickened oil before their first journeys. Thus prepared, they can rise to the challenge of long, windy flights between worlds. That's nice. Okay, then it comes with this letter. Like, it describes everything that's in it. So let's get started. It, comes packed with all of this. I see something amazing in it already. Oh my goodness. All right. The first thing it says is easing the transitions, and it says, you dream into BirdMoss and arrive in the forest. The robins welcome your return. If you remember, the robins were there last time too. Okay, here we go. Bright-eyed robin. Bright-eyed robin. You feel the brush of a wing as an excited robin seeks your attention. She has brought someone to meet you, the midwife, who is searching the ground for empty bits of eggshell that have fallen from the nests in the trees. The birds need little help from her in caring for their eggs, but they turn to her support for other rites of passage, first flights, injuries, and courtships. Okay, I'm going to guess that this is what they want us. This is a little robin. It's wood. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so cute. There's my little bird. But anyway, I love it. So this is our little robin, I guess. Look at his eyes. His eyes are really nice. They're not wood. They're like little beads. All right, then it says, powdered eggshell. You join the midwife and help her as she forages for the spent shells. She uses, I thought we were the midwives. Okay, I guess not. I guess we're just with the midwives. Okay, back to the thing. You join the midwife and help her as she forages for the spent shells. She uses the larger pieces to make amulets for laboring women. The smaller pieces are collected, then ground into a chalky powder which she uses to ease transitions and to create protections. Use your powder to dust the ground or trace a circle of protection, or crumble a pinch into your bathwater when seeking comfort during stressful times. Oh, yes, we're in stressful times. So let's see what we can find. So I think this is the one they're talking about. Comes in this little box. And then you get this little sort of tartar sauce container. And oh, okay, yes, this is a powder. It doesn't really have any scent. I'm guessing, is this salt, like? I think this might be a bath salt. Or, like you said, you can put a circle around you for protection. Okay, so I guess you just would, like, crumble it, you know? Okay. I don't really take too many baths, but I'll give it to my daughter. She likes to. Cute. Doesn't have any scent, though, so that's why I'm wondering what the heck. What is it? Like, I would like to know what it is. I know it's part of the mystery, but like, it really has no scent whatsoever, so I don't know. Candle scribe. The midwife carries a purse of common remedies and tools. Among them is a small candle scribe, similar to an awl. I don't know what an awl is, A-W-L. Oh, it is carved from bone. She uses it to scratch sigils and shapes into the candles which burn during her appointments. Sometimes she'll use it to gently trace words of comfort on the skin of those she tends. Okay, I'm guessing that's what this is. Like the idea of this. Ooh, okay, so it's like a pendulum. Pendulum. I love it. So cute. Oh my gosh. This is heavy. Yeah, it's nice. I love it. So it says here you could carve, and they don't mean carve, they mean just lightly trace. And like here they put rest to put on someone's skin, but you can also use it to carve words into candles of, you know, manifestations, I guess. I love that. So cute. Okay, that's awesome. Then it says, beeswax tea light. The midwife uses candles of various sizes, depending upon the work at hand. This tea light will burn for about 4 hours in total. Before lighting it, inscribe its surface with blessings. Okay, I think that's in this box. And, oh, it's just a little tea light of beeswax. It does have a little thing already to do that, so you don't need to use your pendulum. But let's just carve something in right now. You're not going to be able to read it. Can you read it? All right, well, it says health. Okay, that's cool. That burns for 4 hours. That's surprising. Is that what all tea lights burn like? I love it. I love the idea of carving in little words in candles. I'm going to do that from now on, guys. All right, next, cusp oil. The midwife sources some treatments from the foxes, who practice a kind of herbal alchemy. She usually carries a vial of cusp oil, using it to trace sigils on the feet, calves, or back, then massaging the glistening marks into the skin. The soothing jojoba oil has been quickened with prenite, jasmine, and rose petals. In BirdMoss, jasmine is associated with the midnight moon. It is uplifting and calming and promotes openness to new information and wisdom. Prenite is known as the healer's stone. It is used to support guided meditations. So this is the oil. Very nice, and you can see there's some prenite in there, that crystal, and the jasmine, and what was the other thing? Jasmine, prenite, jojoba oil, oh, and rose petals. So pretty. I think it's just jojoba. Oh, it's got a little roller ball. Oh, it smells kind of nice. It smells a little like rose, but not gross. Because I don't like the smell of roses in this kind of form. But, yeah, I smell more the jasmine. I really like this. This is so nice. Nice little perfume. Next, oh wait, so that's the weighted pendulum. Okay. So that was wrong. This is not to carve into the candles. This little stick that came with the candle. See, that's my only complaint about this box is there's not really any instruction. I guess that kind of takes away from the magical feel of it. But then sometimes you get a little confused. That's all. It's no biggie. But, okay, so let's just read about the weighty pendulum. Everything is swinging, it says. Weighty pendulum. Because fear of the unknown can slow or stall a transition, the midwife also carries tools of divination. In particular, she turns to a shiny pendulum, heavy for its size, to gather clues about things to come. To use your pendulum, you will need to determine its language. To begin simply, start by determining the movements which will mean yes and no. Hold your question in your mind and wait for the pendulum to swing. Sorry. And then it says at the bottom, the water is thick with life. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. Let's take out our little pendulum. Will I get more subscribers? Oh, wait, sorry. This way is yes, this way is no. Ready? No, wait. This way is yes, this way is no, okay? Will I get more subscribers? It says no. No, you don't. Oh, now it says yes. Yay! Okay, so cute. Love it. On the back, it says some more. It says, sprig of pine. Dreamer, I've enclosed a twig from one of the trees which surround my new home. It is on the deckled border of BirdMoss, with a BirdMoss sky and that of our world knit together. The crows travel between the two worlds, not by dreaming, but by flying. When the young crows cross into our world for the first time, they often collect a souvenir, a sprig or leaf or tiny stone to mark the occasion. In exchange, they drop a glossy feather. Crossing between worlds is a rite of passage, like the births and the deaths the midwife attends. Your bit of pine will allow the BirdMoss crows visiting our sky to recognize a kindred spirit. It has these little sigils here, but I don't know. Again, it says sing, quicken, you being golden racial, her. I don't know. I don't know what any of that means, but I don't care. As always, it comes... Oh! Okay, so I got this little thing in here. It says, look inside for a glimpse of things to come. Now, if you remember last time, we got this little tiny seed-like thing, or amber, and I didn't know what that meant, right? This time, this is kind of weird. It's a little charm, which is cute, but look, it has a little face. It's a crow with a little face and a crown. I love it. It's so cute. I love it. And so now we know why there is some little pine needles in here. Kind of. Because of what she said in the letter, that it's from her home. Oh, because of the crows, right? The crows are bringing the... I don't know, and I don't care. Okay? Because I love it. I love all of it. So it's beautiful. I love it. I enjoy this box so much. It's not for everybody. I get that. Anyway, I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. I wasn't really thrilled with the midwife thing, but it's okay. I think I would rather... I don't know. We'll see what's to come. I'm excited. And I hope I can keep getting this box. So... because I do love it so much. I wanted to show you last month, remember, I got a few things. One was the beeswax candles that I had to make. And so, and I put them on my birthday cake. That was fun. I really enjoyed doing that too. And then we got a little kit to do macrame and make a robin feather. And well, I wasn't so great at that, but anyway, here it is. That's what it looks like anyway. It's not the best, but you know, whatever. I made it. Actually, this side looks better. Let's show this side instead. So, yes. Look, I could wear it like this. Now I really look like I'm in the 60s. Peace, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know, but I like it. Just because I worked hard to make it. And then the last thing I made, and this is nothing. This isn't like anything. But if you remember, it came with a jar of beads. And it said to basically put them on strings like the robins would, you know, decorate with beads and little shiny things. But it had mentioned one thing you could do is make a string of intentions. So that's what I did. And so on every bead symbolizes an intention I have for the day. And so when I'm meditating in the morning, I think of my intentions for the day. And very often it's gratitude. And then I'll think of the things I'm grateful for. Water, that's to drink more water. Sleep, to get more sleep, to go to bed earlier. Exercise, to get some exercise. You know where this is going, right? And so, you know, whatever for the day I feel. And this just helps me remember. I just do these things. So anyway, I love it. I think it's such a cute idea. It's such a great idea. It's very much like meditation beads, if you've ever seen those, in the sense that, yeah, that's exactly what they would do. They would think about whatever it is. And yeah, sometimes I use this when I'm doing manifestations. I'll think, oh, what I want to manifest. Money. Health. And I think more, you know, purposefully about the things I would like to manifest for myself and for others. So, I just wanted to show you what I did for the last one. There's no crafts in this one. Thank you so much for being here and opening the box with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for putting up with my quirkiness. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a magical, magical week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.
You know, life be lifing, am I right? Thanks for watching.